Hello and welcome to Exploring Thailand. I am your host Bill and it's so good to have you here. Now this video was not intended to be part of the channel. This is a very rough cut, put together process. The videos in here were meant for my mother and for a friend of mine in China that I sent on WeChat. The photos were not planned in any way. I was just kind of taking photos as I was going through the temple. None of this was meant for the channel, but I wanted to go ahead and put it on here anyway. So it is what it is. Now, this is the temple of Wat Ban Den. It's about 30 to 40 kilometers north of Chiang Mai in the village of Inthakin in the district of Mae Rim. Now, this is one of the largest complexes in Thailand, and the abbot in 1988 that took over this property realized that it really needed a serious upgrade, so he did a lot of fundraising, and all the construction is pretty much renovations from the 1980s onward. So it's not an old temple, and some of it's fairly new. In fact, they're still building. But what's the purpose of this temple? Well, in ancient local beliefs, it's believed that when your spirit dies, it is assigned to a temple somewhere in Thailand to fit one of your zodiac signs. So if you're a rabbit and the temple for all rabbits are in Bangkok, let's say, then your spirit will go to that temple. Well, this abbot decided to bring everybody together, and so he's building 12 separate temples, each one designated to have one of the zodiac animals assigned to it, so when people die, their spirit can go to that temple. It's kind of cool. One thing to keep in mind, do pay respect when you go to temples. Many tourists don't think about this. Dress appropriately. In these photos, you'll see me wearing shorts, but my shorts are far enough down to my knees. So, like, sometimes you see tourist girls wearing shorts, or low-cut dresses, and men maybe wearing white beater t-shirts or just they're not dressed appropriately. Also, take your shoes off when you go into these facilities. Every area is a no smoking area, even outside. So pay respect as you go through. Stay quiet. It's okay to photo in these temples. Feel free to do that. So let's watch these videos and have an enjoyable stay with us.
Hey, Mom. So, I'm in a temple, and most temples usually have these statuettes of former abbots, temple leaders. It always looks so real. These even have hair on their head and chins, and it's very interesting. So, this one's in prayer. And then you got this thing here. It looks like what a Catholic priest might sit in to say prayers. And at the very bottom, I'll show you down here at the bottom, it's all held up with little elephants. And then you got this big bowl, copper, I think. Might be copper bowl. There's William. Hi, William. But they got, it's almost to me it looks like a scene from hell, because you got these ghouls, these monsters. So, and this wall is covered with statuettes. Now, I love these wooden statues here. It's all one piece of, well, yeah, looks like one piece of wood carved. It's amazing. And then you got this huge silver bowl. And then for the center altar, that's our center altar there with a huge Buddha. We just came from the Fairyland Garden, so I'll be sending you that video also. There's something very pretty over there I want to look at. Let's see if I can get over there. Take a walk with me. So when William and I go on these day trips, we always have to go to a temple. He always chooses these wonderful temples. They're always different, very unique. So this is what I'm looking for right here. Bear with me, I'm coming around the corner here. So you can see this. Oh. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm sure that's not diamonds, and it's probably all paste. But still quite gorgeous, if you can see that properly. It's in a glass case, so I'll come in close to it. And since I'm up this way by the temple, I'll go ahead and give you a look at here. The gold and you got these jade, oh, there's my finger, sorry. These jade figures, and gold figures, brass. It's a pretty one. So I'm going to stop the video here so that you can see other things. It's a big temple area, so lots to show you, I'm sure. All right, I'll see you later on. Love you. Hi, Mom. Here's another video for you. We're at a huge temple complex. So we just left the fairy garden. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of these statues. They're quite unique. So let me turn this around. So here we have an elephant peacock, it looks like, with a peacock up on top there. So, holding lotus flowers with 4 trunks, elephant ears, into a body of a peacock. Don't ask me what this represents. I have no idea. And then a stupa, so some monks, I think, would be buried in there, or someone important. Probably that guy in the gold. And on this side we have a different color, peacock, elephant, and peacock. But this one's got a nice peacock on its trunk. The other one was holding lotus flowers. And it's got claws. It looks like something I would have in one of my nightmares, perhaps. But it's a huge, you just kind of do a pan here. So each one of these buildings is a temple, individual temple. And behind that big one there's a couple more. William is giving his offering to the monk, so I'm letting him do that. Interesting statue. I'm trying to get out of the sun so you can see these better. But here you got a Chinese dog of foe with 2 creatures climbing up the side of him. And back here, I really can't see through my viewfinder very well. Another Chinese dog of foe with some human being. And I'm going to come back over here. I know you say, oh, you're doing what Grandma did. You got these dragons with these fierce warriors defending the entrance of the door to the temple. There's one on the other side with the dragon. So, then gotta take my shoes off to get up in that complex up there. So I'm gonna have to go do that. Anyway, that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing today. Every week, William and I seems to go out for a day trip somewhere, see something new and different. Looks like a really old temple back there in the way back there. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, I'm gonna stop here and I'll send you another video if something interesting comes up. Love you, Mom. Miss you. Really do wish you were here, but as you can see, this is not handicap accessible. Anyway, talk to you later. Hi, Mom. Hi. Got my bucket hat on. It's a little hot out there. I'm going to switch this around. So I'm in a big temple here. Just give you an idea. So these statues, these gold statues here, are life-size, kneeling life-size human beings. Those are feet. And those feet are attached to a Buddha. Again, remember, these are life-size statues. There's the hand. I don't know if you can really tell the size of this thing. Of the Buddha laying down. The laying Buddha. And if we come out here, can't even, so large it can't even lay up on the platform up there. And if this thing blinks at me, I'm running. I'm running out. You can't even keep the arm on the platform. This thing is huge. Sorry, switching hands. I can't tell you how tall this ceiling is. You see, if I'm 6 foot, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24. That's probably a 36-foot high ceiling. And that head is almost to the top, between 30 and 36 feet. Big head. And another mural on the other end here. And then the crown. It's got all the mirrored jewels and stuff in it. I don't know. Let me see if I can move that up a little bit. Is it gonna let me? No, it's not. So, yeah. And this thing just goes straight on down. Yeah, I know. It's surprising when you walk in the door. It's William. Sure. He's asked me if I want a photo. So, hold on. I know you want a photo. You don't want a photo of the giant lighting Buddha? I'll let you pray. I'm going. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that swing around. I think we're going to be here all day if he's going to pray at every single temple. So there's even more. This is the back side, There's even more to see, apparently. Unless those are the living quarters of the monks. Oh, I was going to show you this real quick before I sign off. Remember I told you there was an older temple in the back, well, or a stupa. A stupa is kind of like a burial crypt, I guess. Pyramid. But that's the old stupa. It doesn't look that old, though. I don't know. It might be one of the original ones here. But it's made out of concrete, and it's got the flat curves and stuff to it, so it can't be like 15th century or anything. But yeah, that's probably the oldest thing here. This is all new. This is an ancient. I'll give you a quick turn around here before I sign off. They even have the Chinese zodiacs surrounding this area here, and I think this is like the cemetery stupa of famous monks. But that's someone ringing the bell. But I think I'm the fire goat, and so that would be me, the fire goat. All right, I'm going to sign off here, and I will talk to you later. As always, love you. Bye-bye. So this is a brand new temple, under construction still. So you can see the big statue right there. I'm not going to go up there, but you can see this young man probably telling me I'm not allowed to be in here. You can see how small he is compared to that statue. So yeah, but this is what a new temple looks like. They even have a lot of the stuff still wrapped in plastic up front there. I'm not going to go all the way up there because they'll yell at me. And I should actually have my shoes off in here too, which I don't have. So, which was my fault, I wasn't thinking. Anyway, that's what a new temple looks like. Hey, Ellie. So, each one of these buildings here, right here, is a temple. And I know you can't see it very well, but it just goes back several layers. You can't see it here, but these are three-headed elephants for some reason. And then these mirrored parrots. And William is about to give his offering to the monk. So we will let William do his prayers. So see you later, William. Yeah. So this is a long temple. Yeah, you asked, you said you thought we were going to go to a movie. Yeah, well, you know what they say about best laid plans. Actually, it's good. It was very pretty over at the Fairy Garden. And then this temple is immense and fascinating to me. Temples always are. So, yeah, and then we're about an hour drive from where I live. So it's nice, and we'll have a nice lunch, I'm sure, somewhere. Just nice to get out. It's a little warm this afternoon, but that's part of living in Thailand. I think I'd rather be hot than cold. So I'm not sure. I'm almost out of time here, so talk to you a little bit.